In this video, I'm going to cover the 5 best compound movements for lifting weights for fat loss. Hello fam, and welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name's Melissa Neal, and this channel is all about helping women over 40 get in shape through exercise and nutrition. And did you know that strength training is the most effective form of exercise for burning fat, particularly in women over the age of 40, because we've lost a lot of our muscle. So what strength training does is build our muscle back up, which in turn will help burn calories much more effectively than any other type of exercise. If you are looking to burn fat and increase your metabolism through strength training, I've just launched a brand new program called Lean and Strong. I've put a link in the description for you to find out more. Let's get to the 5 compound exercises. Compound movements are the strength training movements that use multiple muscle groups, and so that's what's going to help us burn fat much more effectively, not only when we're in the gym performing the exercises, but actually later on. And that's the important part. When we're starting to build muscle, we'll actually burn fat more effectively, and that's what's happened to me. With the exercises today, I am going to show you how you can do them in the gym or at home. My first compound movement that I would highly recommend that everyone always incorporates this into their workouts is the squat. The squat works multiple muscle groups, including our core, would you believe it? And it does work our upper body as we're doing the squat, particularly if we're lifting really heavy. But the quads, hamstrings, glutes and hips are worked during the squat. And what I would say, I know I get a lot of messages from women who say they can't do things like squats and lunges because they've got bad knees. And what I would say is one of the things that you can do is start squatting with no weight at all, and actually try squatting up and down on a seat or a bench to start off with, if that feels more comfortable for you. And also look at wearing knee sleeves. I know people that have really gone on to develop a great squat from quite a low starting point and having bad knees, and what they've done is started off with no weight at all, used knee sleeves and actually gradually increased the weight. And the great thing about squats is there's lots of variations. So I'm going to show you the standard squat, but once you get used to doing that, you can move on to things like sumo squats, or put your legs really close together, and they are working slightly different muscle groups. So with a squat, you have your feet hip width apart, and you're going to try and go as low to the ground as possible. This is called the back squat, where you have the bar balanced on your shoulders. To do the back squat at home, balance a pair of dumbbells on your shoulders and try and go as heavy as possible. It's exactly the same technique as the barbell in the gym. Next up, we've got hip thrusts. I love hip thrusts for women because what we're doing is we're not only working the glutes, and I have to say it's really important to exercise your glutes, whether you want to increase them or not in size. What happens when we exercise our glutes is we're actually setting ourselves up to prevent back problems. And so also, if you've already got back problems, sometimes that's because your glutes aren't being activated enough. It does actually work your back as well as your glutes and your core area as well. So it's a great foundation exercise. I'm using a Smith machine here and leaning my shoulders against a bench, but you can use a barbell and it's exactly the same technique, but I just find it easier to do it on a Smith machine. Try to push your hips high at the top of the movement and give that squeeze in your glutes. It's the same movement at home. I'm using a sofa here, but you can use a chair or a coffee table. And what you need to do is squeeze at the top of the movement again. And I've got a glute band and I'm using a dumbbell on a cushion. The number 3 exercise is walking lunges, and walking lunges are fantastic. I absolutely love them. I enjoy doing them. If you don't enjoy doing them, start off doing them with no weight at all and see if you can move from there. They're much better than a static lunge for giving you that overall workout. They really work your whole body. You know, they're really demanding and you're gonna find it really tough once you start adding the weight in. So it's actually really doing you some good. And it does work your upper body a little bit as well as your lower body, because you're having to kind of hold the weight and walk along, which is much more challenging than just standing with a weight. What it does do is give you a good workout on your glutes, your quads, and you're also incorporating your calf muscles. Watch for technique on this. It's really important to try and keep upright and your back straight. So if you're bending forward a little bit too much, take a lower weight. And notice how low my knee is going to the ground. It's actually touching the ground to make sure I get my form right. If you're enjoying this video so far and you'd like to see more videos like this, please do give the video the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button to get the bell notifications. Next up, we've got the good old classic, the push-up, or we call it in the UK a press-up. And these are absolutely fantastic for not only working our upper body, so our chest, our shoulders, our arms and our back, but also our core. So you're getting a really good core workout when you do a push-up. And it's something that some women are a bit afraid of doing a push-up, but there is progression. And so you can start off by doing a raised push-up or a push-up off your knees and then progress from there to a full push-up. And it's always great to have a goal to work towards. So if it's something that you can't do at the moment, it's something that you can progress towards. And when you do get there, you're going to feel a real sense of achievement. So I would highly recommend that you give push-ups a go. So here I'm doing the full push-up. And then if that's too difficult, you can do it on one knee or both knees. The final strength training compound movement that I'm going to talk about as a great fat burning and overall exercise is the pull-up. Now, I've got a pull-up bar at home. They are often in gyms, or you can use a machine in the gym to give you assistance. And did you know that you can also use a band to assist you with a standard pull-up bar that you have at home or in the gym? So I'm going to show you how you can do a pull-up using a band, which is a great form of progression to be able to actually progress to the full pull-up without assistance. And they're absolutely a fantastic exercise. It's going to give you an all-round workout because it is quite demanding. So great for burning fat. And you know, you're going to work your shoulders, your arms, as well as your back. And for women, it's really great to develop our back, isn't it? Because we can show off our back in a nice dress or a nice outfit. Chin-ups are the slightly easier version of pull-ups, with your palms facing towards you and a narrow grip. And then you can progress towards a wide grip once you get used to that. And do use a band to assist you if you need to. It's quite hard to pull all of your body weight. So those were my top 5 compound movements I'd highly recommend that you incorporate those into your program. And the exercises that I've talked about are particularly for women, because as women, we want to work different body parts than men do. So doing a program that's kind of designed for men might not push us in the right direction. I know I see women going in the gym with their partners and taking up weightlifting, which is great, but men generally want to have like a bigger chest, they want bigger arms. But what we want that hourglass figure, don't we? And we often want to kind of develop our legs, get toned glutes, and we generally want to get a smaller waist. So we kind of got different goals, and our bodies work in a different way to men. So it's really important that we focus on a different set of exercises. And if you want a program that's specifically designed for women over the age of 40, I do have my Lean and Strong program. It's a 12-week strength training program to build lean muscle and therefore build our metabolism. So do have a look at the link in the description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and do give me a follow on Instagram, or if you're on TikTok, go and have a look at my videos there. I do post daily updates on my Instagram and TikTok channels, so it's worth taking a look at some of the stuff I do there.